Hmm. Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the weather diversion on a Monday night. Want to take a few minutes, take a look at the ever-changing late February weather here in Erie, which actually is resembling more and more March weather. Up and down we go, and this week is no different. Hello, Sherry Meter, Crystal River Greeter. Thanks for coming on tonight. Kenny from the West County, awesome. Celine, the airport queen. Karen D, Fun Rose from Northeast. Jen, Forever Young. Tammy Lopez and Robert Pierce, I'm sorry, from McCain. All right. Ed, Central PA. I must be doing a diversion, not a nightcap. You're still up. For those of you who had turned into pumpkins at midnight. There will be a nightcap tonight, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Angie, welcome. Beth Ann, hello. Just going through the show. We've got these changes, and tomorrow is going to be another wet, windy, mild day. If you remember back to last week, I lose track of time, and I do this a lot lately. I think it was Wednesday when we got all the rain. And we had a few flood warnings. And we do have a flood watch already from the folks up in New York State. So, although I don't think we're going to have as much rain tomorrow as we had last week, there's still some concerns because there's still snowpack on the ground and you still have swollen rivers and tributaries around. And I know they had some flooding, French Creek, Meadville, Wilson Chutes Road, the Fifth Ward, and some other ice jam flooding in portions of Erie and Crawford County. So we'll have to be alert for that. Patrick, good to have you back. Thanks for the update, Queen. Jen downtown is here. Carl Dean is blessed. Loretta Heido, send me a picture from Sedona, Arizona, please. Miss your photography here. Yeah, that's thanks for the news update. I know our crew is working on that. 3709. If Thomas Carlucci is in the house, I don't know if that's close to you, but hope you're okay. Hope it's not. All right, so news and weather together tonight for you. Okay, all right, let's do it. Let's find out what's going on here. Try to give you a picture. Nicole, good to see you. Thanks for sneaking in, as well as Adam Ripley from Waterford. So downtown, very quiet, very tranquil, not a bad deal. Hang on, I'm trying to get everything clear here. All right, so here we go. Downtown, it's dry. There's no, big concerns at this point. In fact, I don't think we see the rain until the pre-dawn hours. So it's a decent night. The winds will be picking up, but I don't think, we're going to have a lot of really bad weather until tomorrow. And when I say really bad, I mean wet and windy. Okay. And some snow melt. Now you can see how the snowpack has been reduced. Live shot of downtown Edinburgh. I mean, you can see the grass in a lot of areas. So I guess that's good for, deflating the flooding concerns, but there's plenty of water around and we're going to manufacture some more. Now here's westbound Main Street in Girard. Even the snowpack at the Country Fair has gone down. Unfortunately, the gas prices have not gone down, but we call them as we see them. Meadville for you, Chestnut Street tonight. You can see look at, real good melting down here. Now, maybe you didn't have as much snow as other places did, but good to see the water going into the storm drains and nothing overflowing or things like that. One more live shot for you. And I-90 and Peach, sparkling brightly in the night, as well as the lights of Mill Creek up there. So we're starting off slow. We're starting off, you know, in a non-threatening manner. But I want to show you some pictures that relate to ice. This was so cool. This is from last week. This is an aerial shot out of Avonia Beach. Many of you know where Avonia Beach is in Fairview, but I mean, look at this. The birds on the water and the ice. So there was an ice field last week that was pretty spectacular before it all, not all, but you know, the rain came and the warmer temperature came, and it started to break away. There were some problems, and Laura sent me this picture from Edinburgh today. You got bright sunshine. You have what I call overachieving temperatures, close to 60, and then you start to break up the ice field again. Okay, so we had a picture from Carolyn or Jenny, one of the two. I'm sorry, I can't keep you all straight. But ice fisher people out there. Now, this is Erie, and I saw some in Conneaut Lake too. But if you look at what's been going on with these warmer temperatures, this is Lake Erie Community Park, okay? And Loretta, I know you used to take pictures down there, and you know the bluffs and everything. You can see a lot of water out here, and another great shot here to show you what's going on. Now this is in the bay, so you got cracks in the ice, even though the ice fisher people were out in number. And I actually saw on Conneaut Lake, and this always amazes me, you could see the water on the ice, and you can see just water, you know, like 75 feet away from the people that are fishing on the water on the ice. And I'm just cringing, thinking, you know, something's going to happen here. And to further the argument there, this is today's picture of Lake Erie. Okay, guys? This is the peninsula and bay there. That is Lake Chautauqua. That is Pymatuning Lake. That is Conneaut Lake there. And I think they call this Mosquito Lake over in Ohio. So you could see how the ice field has diminished tremendously. So we're in that kind of throes of March. Up and down we go. And it has an impact not only on weather, but on, you know, recreation, right? People going out and about on the ice. So that's my story of the ice and the pictures today. Now, here you go. And you get a 59-degree high. You're going to melt some ice. You have a low that's not even below freezing, and that's pretty much where we're going to be tonight. So you're going to melt some more. The normals are 38 and 22. We're way away from that. But take heart. We will get back to them. Don't worry. Amish country down by New Wilmington. Kathy Lynn, thanks for that. That's an awesome post. Julie M., good to see you here. Welcome. Welcome to the show. So it's warm for now. It will be warm tomorrow, and then it will get colder. In case you missed the news, here's weather in a nutshell. Good air quality today. There's going to be a 1-2 punch. Rain tomorrow, then snow Thursday night into Friday, and then there's going to be a cold weekend. And the other thing to keep in mind on the positive side with all that sunshine today is we're up to almost 11 hours of daylight. Okay, so that's something. Thanks, Laura, for the temp. 49, still in the borough. Linda, great to have you here too. Welcome, welcome, and thanks for being such a loyal supporter of what we do here on Jet Fox, your Erie Facebook Live. Okay, so here's the temp. Now you probably have a little influence off the lake here, and places over here like Warren and Bradford, they're naturally colder. But I mean, you know, normal high is 38, and here at almost 9 o'clock at night, we're 41 to 55. So we do have that warmth staying with us all night. The cloud cover's coming in. That's what will help keep the temperature up. That and an increasing wind out of the south. So temperatures may go up again tonight. Winds right now, very light. That will change. Got to get let me let me see if I can update this graphic for you. And then, so this is an estimate, okay? So you can see how these things are going to come up tonight, and they're going to probably get above 35 in gusts. Yeah, there you go. Tomorrow. All right, so it's going to be a windy day tomorrow, and it's going to be a wet day. All right, and then it'll try to calm down, but not by much later in the day. Miss Karen, good to see you on the show. Tina Adams, will it be warning-worthy snow this weekend? No, and the weekend doesn't look bad at all. It's Thursday night and Friday that we're going to get accumulations. Great question, and I'll get to that in a minute. It's good to have some time here with you guys because usually I'm rushing a lot more. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go find a couple of maps to illustrate what's going to happen over the next 4 days, let's say. All right, and we will do a 7-day forecast. Let not your heart be troubled. But what I'm going to do is just set this up. We're south of a warm front. There's your winds. They're coming. And see this rain over here? That's coming too later tonight and tomorrow. But I do want to just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, Thomas, just a question earlier, and I got the picture. Congratulations on the cat. I'll send you a form. Is that fire that Jen Forever, or not Jen Forever Young, Jen Downtown Beatty was talking about here? Are you near any of that? I'm just checking because she's saying there's a lot of hucklebuck going on in that neighborhood. So, and I know we've got a crew on the scene, so just checking in with you there. Jen Frick, the Jens are wild tonight. Darn. Okay, Erie, we don't need a Darwin Award winner or another iChannel special. I have no idea what you mean. You'll have to explain that comment because I just do weather. I don't know. I don't know survival of the fittest or who the heck or what the heck is the iChannel. Okay, Jen Frick. So please expound for the moderator because he don't have a clue. All right, Pat, good to see you. Great to have you here. Thank you, and thank you. We did not break a record. That is a great question. And we missed it by 11 degrees. Oh, Pat, you're in Florida. Well, we had a nice temperature here today. And thank you for the loyal support, people. Michelle Lee, you don't want too much rain. You know what happens with that. Just think back to last week. But yes, there will be snow. And okay, no falling through the ice. Okay. All right. Thanks for clearing that up. I still don't know what the iChannel is or Darwin has to do with it, but I'm not a big fan of Darwin anyway. So let us move on. Norma, great to have you here. Long time no see. Darwin Awards go to people who. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, thank you, because I'm slow and proud of it. Let's get back to weather. All right, what's the status on that fire in Harbor Creek? Inquiring minds need to know. All right, what else? Here we go. Let me take control of the map. All right, so we're in the warm zone, and then we'll get in the wet zones. Now this thing's saying maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then there's a bunch of yellow hucklebuck that this says passes over us at 3:50 tomorrow afternoon. That's an enhanced area rate. So wet, and windy. Okay, so that's through tomorrow. Then this thing comes by and the winds shift. You see that? But it may spit out, zoom in a little bit for you, a few snow showers or rain showers on Wednesday, but you could think of Wednesday as a break day. All right. Not a big weather maker day. Lisa Fogel, Bank of Banks. Thanks for being here. All right. So you get a little nuisance precip there. Now the problem is, and I'm going to widen it out for you, if you're planning ahead to Thursday, this model says you get a brief little hit in the morning, like an appetizer. There's some snow for you. And then the main event is coming up here. Now see this? And you see this pink? Pink means there could be a mix. And we don't like mixes because that happened, what was that, Thursday night last week when he got a few hours of freezing rain and, turned people's cars that were outside into ice castles, So this is Thursday night. This is the problem right there. Mix and snow. We're on the cusp here. All right. If this holds true, and we get mainly snow into Friday, then we're going to get, several inches of snow. If the freezing rain and the sleet and the mix takes over, then the snow amounts will be cut down, but we'll have an ice problem. So, it's a horse apiece, really what it is. So rain tomorrow and more of a break on Wednesday, and then some kind of winter storm, regardless of the predominant type of precipitation coming in Thursday, Friday. And then I think it does get better for the weekend. So, it'll be cold, but it's not exactly going to be stormy. So there you are. Trying my best. All right. Good stuff, people. Thanks for playing along. All right, I'm going to run one more for you here. Then we can answer any more questions you might have. And then we'll go to this forecast and we'll rock on through the night. Okay, good. All right. So this one's shorter range. This one's just saying, okay, we'll take you through like Wednesday night here. So here comes the rain again. Ed, you have that song stuck in your head now. So coming in by morning, you go through the day, it's pretty steady. You get some heavier bursts, you get some very strong winds, all those red arrows coming out of the south, all right, with the rain. But because they're coming out of the south, it's warm tomorrow. Again, you're playing probably all in the 50s, whether it's 52, 56, 58, that's where you're in. Now, Wednesday, that all kicks out. You got a bunch of clouds, you might get some sprinkles and flurries, but Wednesday is a break day. So that's probably a better day, although the temperatures will be falling on Wednesday to get out and about. Talia Fianati, how are you? Good to see you. Former student, Penn State Barron School of Science. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for participating. So that's the deal. And here's the forecast for y'all. So tonight it's mild. The wind and the showers will come later tonight. So for now, we're good. All right. Bill Scott, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Snow Sunday night. Wow. So you're going to get some too. Now that's saying something. How is Junebug? Junebug's okay. With this milder weather, Junebug has a chance of making an appearance. Mild and windy with rain. Rain makes pain. Tomorrow, again. So just a little of Michelle. We are. Now that's an Erie weather perspective. That's pretty darn good. Ice makes Jen cringe. Yeah, I would cringe with ice. And Patrick, I agree. Oh, you guys are making the comments here. There's a 7-day for you. Oh my gosh, this is worth a few posts. I gotta repost just because you guys are cracking me up here. All right, hang on. Enjoy the 7 day. I'll get back. All right. Okay. Thanks, Thomas. It's just that Jen was saying 10 to 14 fire trucks in Harbor Creek. So that's a concern. Um, all right. Let's see. All right. I got to find these again. All right. Very good, Julia. I don't like ice either. The storm door sticks when you get ice. That is so true. Michelle Lee, classic. We are screwed either way. Patrick, I'd rather have several inches of snow than any ice. I am with you there 100%. Please don't do backflips on the ice. We don't want you hurting your back and we don't want you falling through. All right. Talia, thanks for showing off. That's great. Um, you guys, and Chris, hello. Thanks for joining. All right. Hmm. Can the lakeshore? Great question. Yes, it can. Um, we were just looking at some stuff, and this is what 3 days away at least. So yeah, the lakeshore can get several inches of snow. Um, as as Tommy D said, decent snow amounts in the 3 to 6 inch range. So that's a possibility. Now I can understand that, Jennifer. So thank you. I actually could understand there. Okay, polar bear plunge, March 12th. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cold. Lake Erie water temperature is 33. That's scary. That's just scary. Mm. That's what I mean, Sherry. Take the necessary precautions. If you, yeah, Tina, that's an early guess. I mean, this is not a lake effect. This is a storm from the south, like the last two. The one MLK Day on the 17th of January, and then the February one, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. Those are both storms from the south. This will be another storm from the south. So it's all dependent on track. You know, if if it has the right track for snow, you get a lot of snow. If it shifts 50 miles west, you get ice and rain. If it shifts 50 miles east, you don't get as much snow. Um, that's what this is all about. So that's kind of an early guess. Yes, well, you're up in Minnesota. Good stuff, Tina Adams. It's good to plan your. For those of you who can plan your schedule around the weather, that's a pretty good deal. All right, Lori, hello. River is, and that's the concern. You're welcome, Laura. Yes, Chris. You will be at work. That's good. Okay, good. Um, yeah, I'll run some numbers while you look at this is basically it. Wet, windy, warm tomorrow. A little bit of precip Wednesday. The temperatures are going to drop into the 20s. Um, and then Thursday, you could get a little ripple of snow early, but I think the main event is Thursday night and Friday, all dependent on track. Saturday is cold. Sunday and Monday, nuisance flakes, still cold. Absolutely great perspective. Thank you, John. And this year, toilet paper and milk can be sold out any day of the week, regardless of the weather. Oh my gosh. All right. Warm is nice. So we get tomorrow. We get warm tomorrow. Indoors on 3rd would be good. Sorry you have to make that trip. All right. So there we are. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to just check and see if I got any updates for you. Just a second. Just to see if there's any new information before I go. But yeah, we'll be watching it. I mean, it's still February. March doesn't come till next week, but that's not some kind of saving grace. You know how crazy March can be. So be careful what month you wish for. So I think that for those of you worried about snow, I don't think it comes of any great consequence until Thursday evening. Just checking a few things here. Thanks for your patience. And in that sense, you know, we have a break day before that, and perhaps lots of Thursday isn't too bad either, which would be nice. But yeah, I'm just spitting out stuff. You can't even see it, but it's all kind of crazy looking weather geek stuff. I'm just looking at amounts. Yeah, one model I'm running right now is like 4 to 6 inches. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay? Or 3 to 6. Pretty much what Tommy D was forecasting. So we'll see what happens. All right. Anything else? All right. Break on Thursday. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, maybe it doesn't do a whole lot from a lot of the day. You know, that one model I showed there had this little shot in the morning and midday. That's just one opinion. Most of them are saying, all of them are saying late Thursday night and into Friday. All right, so there you go. Any more questions, comments, ideas for the good of the order? So good to see you all. I don't want to miss anybody. All right, thanks for coming in. Alerting Jen, alerting. Let's see. You're welcome, and if yeah, otherwise I'm going to say goodbye for now. If you're up late, you know what we do after midnight. So come on back if you can. If not, may get an opportunity to do one of these tomorrow night, which would be cool. And get set to get wet tomorrow. That's all I can say. And wind. But at least it'll still be in the 50s. Thanks for all your support, guys. Have a great night. See you on down the road. Take care and make it a great Tuesday.